There we go.
Everything.
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
10 falls over
Did you
again.
get your pants back on, Tyler?
Gotta polish them nuts. I'm sorry, nuts.
Polish off them nuts. Just dip them nuts in sweet and sour and polish them off.
Exactly. Gotta get him looking fresh for the stream is all.
Yeah, absolutely. We are confirmed live, by the way.
Yeah, because of the first things I heard was those nugs and sweet and sour.
You leave Florentine alone!
Set. All right.
I really want this to be like a visual gag where it's just like he actually has just like a bowl of like chopped walnuts.
All right.
These walnuts are not for eating; they're for display.
Also, Ferris is here, so you can throw him up on the overlay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
please-
I don't know why.
Please don't erase me.
All right.
You removed the fragments and now you don't exist.
Turns out memory can be destroyed, just of you, Ferris.
But I drew that picture! You fuckers!
All right, roll a new character. Draw a new picture.
I'm not drawing anyone new!
All right.
Tyler's
I
gonna
join in
do
this.
Fudgy Finnegan.
I will make an exception!
For Fudgy Finnegan.
One night, an instant cake experiment went wrong, giving birth to Fudgy Finnegan, master of all cocoa.
That was part of the Fudgiculus process.
He does actually need to travel around sucking chocolate from things. He is a chocula. Fudgy
Oh my
Finnegan, the
God.
chocula.
That's his one special trait.
I'm
least
glad that you had to
until we
like
complete the
repeat
mission.
that just in case.
And you can become Count Chocolate.
One special trait is the name of the mechanic in my off-brand 13th Age game.
Oh god.
Welcome to Voices in the Wilderness, a 13th Age, actually TM of Pelgrane Press and Fire Opal Media, adventure. When we last left our heroes, they got a whole bunch of exposition.
Yes.
Some people found out about the distant past, that they may have encountered some people who were there when this world was initially saved from the demonic incursion. They know that some found out that there are forces within the Empire working towards these terrible goals, and others may have gotten a bit of a clue to what they are. But it doesn't change the fact that they have been successful. They have rigged up this lab to essentially explode, allowing none of its evil to be utilized ever again. As they look towards, well, where to go next. The Empire apparently holds enemies of both their own, potentially bringing the world closer to demonic cataclysm, but as well as enemies of their enemies.
Cake's done.
I turn off my cell phone order.
It's like dollars back.
Ooh. Particularly, one of these enemies could be another one of the figures from the distant past, Ilya Harmonthazael. Which brings us to a catch-up. Ferris, while you were helping burn the bodies and, well, set up these runes, what are your thoughts on these revelations?
There was a lot to take in. Ferris obviously at some point would have went to comfort Gunhild. I don't know how willing she would have been to accept that comfort. but he's obviously not maybe to this extent, but had to deal with, coming to terms with, his existence was more or less attributed to somebody needing something versus him actually being brought into this world. And so at some point, Ferris would have walked up to Gunhild and tried to put a hand on her shoulder and just ask, "Hey, are you all right?"
She doesn't seem like particularly unwilling, and just kind of. Well, maybe after Ferris's last time he tried to put hands on her, but anyways, just kind of staring off into the distance. Well, I will say, actually no, she's holding onto the helmet from last time still. Just kind of looking at it before Ferris approaches it. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. I guess maybe you. Well, I guess you would understand that too, huh? To realize that's sort of. Sorry, I don't want to drag up her past.
No, it's fine. I mean, the way to get through it is to, I guess, accept it, and then it's out of our hands now. We just need to make do with what we have.
I agree with you, Ferris. It's funny when we approach this point. I thought that the truth would. Well, I thought I knew what the truth would be, and I prepared myself for that, and to know that it's something even more different, even stranger than what's the term? It's stranger than the truth that I thought I was willing to accept.
Ferris just kind of nods, then gives her a reassuring pat on her back. Well, you know what? You're still the same Gunhild. Just because you know where you came from doesn't change where you've been.
The way, if I've been thinking, Ferris, the way I was born or made, however I came to be, doesn't change the way I was raised. Doesn't change who I am. It means very little how you are born. It makes all the difference in how you're raised and who you decide to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't expect what I'm learning now, and well, I suppose I don't know the whole truth of the matter, but if this is what I was put here for, then this is what I'm going to do. No matter what the truth may be, it doesn't change what we're here for.
Well, hey, no matter what happens, I'll be right there with you.
I know. Thank you, Ferris. I still need a little bit more time just to process. But I think for the first time in a while, I think I'll be okay. I just need a little bit of time to consider what this all means, not just for myself, but all for this world.
Right. Well, I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Thank you, Ferris. It means the world to me to have friends and allies like yourself.
Ferris tries to hide a smile and walks away.
On the note of that helmet, Gunhild, you'll
Yes.
notice that some of it does almost, it looks unfinished, but you realize that certain parts of it would be interchangeable with your own helmet.
Hmm.
And it wouldn't take much effort, especially if with the tools in front of you. But you would be able to switch them out quite easily. And if you do so, you would feel a change, and you would feel the attunement of a magical item. And you would feel the profound sadness of whoever made this helmet. And you now have a helmet of bitter work. This effectively, when you heal using a recovery, add twice the escalation die's value to your healing. You can also use a quick action to try to recharge this at 6+.
Hooray.
And since it is a champion helmet, so you get +2 to your mental defense.
That'll be very useful, considering the last combat.
And I'm just making those changes right now. Those are some nice defenses, Gunhild.
What a
Would be a
fantastic
shame if
work.
anybody messed them up.
I still have the highest MD.
What a great quirk. Weeps silently when in battle. That sounds about right.
Oh,
And now I'm sad again.
Does anybody else have any more business here?
we ready to light this candle?
Is there
Fair-
anything left that I could find interesting?
I'd say, yeah, Ferris will kind of side off next to Florentine, just kind of waiting for the go-ahead to blow this place to kingdom come.
Once again, you've kind of got you've got Hunhow's watchful permission to look over for parts.
Yes.
Gunill's
There's
just
pro-
gonna keep an eye on Lissy anyways.
There's probably nothing here that wouldn't get smacked out of your hand, but at the very least, you can find a piece that seems to have distinctive kind of markings, and that's not from Boss Wingspring.
Okay. Do I recognize it?
No. Yeah, do you want me to roll a intelligence-based check on that?
Yeah, go on then.
Do you feel like this was? You feel like this is This was definitely made in the Empire, and it seems, at least you recognize some of the ways, some of the tooling and some of the designs, that it seems almost military in design.
Interesting. Okay. She secludes that away.
But beyond that, you could gather up a few handfuls of maybe slightly rarer, but not necessarily dangerously corrupt parts. But the two
Neutral.
key, yeah, it's more what you use them for.
Exactly.
But I like that.
Hi,
I just
man.
realized that there's this snail trail of eyebrows all over this map.
Oh god, there is.
And suddenly, an influx of caterpillars.
I only see the two, but yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bruno!
But you also have the two memory shards, the perfect crystalline memories of Arthur Dullahan's entire life, as well as the now empty, exhausted, imperfect crystal that held Stillnock's memories.
Is there anything in particular that I could do with Archer's memories that would be beneficial to us?
You would have to think about that.
Okay. Alright, maybe not like waving a hand over everything. Maybe not exactly like this, because this is bad, but maybe we can figure out a way that doesn't involve all this. Waves all to Florentine.
Yes, but yes, it is the memories of a extraordinarily skilled warrior who apparently was immune from the demonic corruption.
See, I like that idea. That is a good idea. I'm sure I could do something with that. Is there room in my inventory for another ship?
What?
That's a loaded question.
Actually, hold that thought, Daniel. I have an idea.
I always
We
get
can-
so concerned hearing that.
We can go on. We can go on now because I know what I'm going to do. Oh my god!
Well, I think Lysias found her next ship.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god.
That malicious cackling.
Florentine would look to Ferris and say, "Yes, well, it's complete, but there is a complication that I'm sure you may have noticed as well."
I'm gonna roll a check real quick to see if I can bullshit my way through this, through noticing this complication.
I didn't pass school, you see.
Boom.
God.
Yeah. You realize that as you're putting the runes and kind of analyzing how this it is, there is something in here that is the kind of magic that sent you different places and kind of protected this place. If you were to return it completely to nature, like, well, you plan on doing, it will give the control of this forest completely back to nature. And this could be a much more aggressive place leaving than coming in.
Right.
It's pretty aggressive coming in.
Yeah, we'll probably need an exit strategy of some kind.
No, unfortunately, I believe that
Oh wait, we have an exit strategy, don't we?
Yeah,
we have Delilah's
Delilah and forgettable.
Gregory. Oh,
All reliable, forgettable.
forgettable.
You know, Jerry.
Yeah, Greg.
close.
Well, either way, we should prepare for trouble.
Should we make it double?
Oh, you beat me to it.
I
If
thought it.
we need to make it out of here if we're going to protect this world from devastation.
Well, first we have to unite all the people within our nation.
I'm working on that.
Unconfirmed reports of peace and love incoming.
That I'm a little less concerned about.
You would be.
Either way,
Yep, this lab isn't gonna explode itself.
I mean, we could probably get Malkesh to do it. He could probably make it.
I mean-
oh, wait.
No,
No,
Okay, I
he's,
get what you're
he's
saying
already
now.
been working on exploding it.
Malkesh wanders back in the group. Have Malkesh do what?
Make things explode themselves, but I think we're already pretty well. Anyways,
I mean, if it explodes, does it matter whether it exploded itself or we exploded it?
It just needs to go boom.
But you need a delay, is what you're saying.
Yes. Well, we don't want to go boom as well.
Well, no. I mean, it's a simple alchemical formula.
All right.
Wouldn't be that hard.
Like really, we're just the biggest concern here is we're putting all that reality warping magic back in the hands of nature, which makes it even more unpredictable than it was before.
I guess we've cleared out most of the most dangerous. But yes, you do have a point. And Hunhao, I've been told to call you by your name.
Oh, I
seem to be
appreciate
you seem to be the natural expert here. And well, you have some expertise on the reality warping magics. Any predictions?
That being said, oh shit, did I hit the wrong button there?
Yes.
God damn it. Okay. I just realized I was holding down the wrong push to talk. Hanao kind of strokes his chin, looks around, before saying, "It's not going to be good." And can I make, like, an intelligence-based check to see if I can know what to expect?
Sure.
Okay. That's not super great.
You know that in doing this, there's probably, well, even though this place has obviously already been pretty much avoided since it has been under this kind of magical guard for many, many years. But if you do this, this is going to be one of the wildest and fiercest woods, dead in the middle of Imperial civilization. There's nothing here. This isn't going to be easy, or maybe even not even possible to tame ever again.
We've got a man for that. Cyril can
Tame.
handle that. We'll just send Cyril out in the middle of the wilderness again, and he'll just deal with it.
However,
or we could open the most kick-ass park around.
Hell yeah!
I mean, speaking of, well, we'll come back to that later. Never mind.
there is a
Kick-ass park.
inclination you have that in doing this, it would please the World Tree.
Hunhao kind of looks to Florentine, thinks about what he's got to say, and sort of shrugs. These forests are wild, untamed, and we would be returning them to that. It would be very difficult to... And he kind of gestures towards the buildings and laboratories. Do any of this again.
Well, we're here to stop the apocalypse, not necessarily plan out Imperial expansion. I say we move forward.
I agree. Although it would be smart with your position to perhaps in the future caution them against trying to expand in here. I feel you may save a great deal many lives.
Yes, yes, yes. No need to send people to do the... Well... It's not necessary to colonize this area right now. Hopefully we'll still be able to maintain some of the roadway through. But if not, we still have the lake routes.
Hunhow nods.
All right. Let's light it up.
Malkesh rubs his hands together.
Ferris gets a big smile and just raises up a hand and then closes his fist to set off his half of the runes.
Florentine would do quite the same and prime her half of the runes, leaving the last bit to Malkesh.
Malkesh is struggling with a lighter.
How do you do this without thumbs?
It's really tough, man. Hold on. Okay. And then there's a sort of this hissing noise, and you see this long, crudely made fuse just on the ground. All right, I'm good.
Okay, well, why mess with something that works? Let's run.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yep.
On
Gotta
how
go. Gotta go fast.
takes off.
Malkesh starts running, but turns around and sees Bruno is just wrapped in fuse.
Hunhow turns around, realizes that Malkesh has stopped, scoops up Malkesh, and then takes off with the little one. Somebody grab Lissy!
Yeah, Gunhill grabs Lissy just as a precaution.
Just grab the little ones and go.
They've got tiny legs.
Might be tempted to go back to try to get more stuff.
Damn it!
Malkesh just yells out for Embois.
He runs out from pretty much the wood. That's like, I'm coming. I felt it.
All right, we're supposed to warn him.
And you take off running into the woods, and you follow the string, and eventually you would hear an explosion. And if you were looking at this from above, you would see not only would this destroy the lab, it would crater it out around the embedded tree to the point its full trunk was exposed and it no longer was half underground. And almost immediately, its roots would start spreading through this crater, covering the entire bottom, spreading almost instantaneous greenery through it. And as you would do it, the air of the woods would change. The path you're running on would begin to instantly overgrow. Grass and vines appearing under you. And you would have to climb over now thicker, gnarled roots to follow your path. And eventually, you would come to a grove. And there would be something a little upsetting. You would see in the center of the grove just a strange, almost ghostly humanoid figure holding the end of kind of the magical thread you're following. And the moment you noticed him, he would disappear into a blowing of leaves. And that would be the end of the trail.
Who the hell was that?
Anybody? I thought you'd made that.
I didn't make that man.
This is not good.
Ferris like immediately looks at Florentine, assuming that she's responsible for this somehow.
I didn't do this. What?
Well, neither did Ferris, apparently.
Malkesh tucked underneath.
Say,
Hanhal's arm.
Malkesh, you know spirits.
Not my friend. Also, I'm more in the collecting, not the dealing with.
Alright, well, if we don't
So
have
can
a
you put me
magical
down?
trail, we're going to need to find a normal trail. Hana would set Malkesh down, and I am assuming this is a tree.
Yes, that is a tree.
Hana's gonna scramble up the tree to get to the top.
Right. You scramble up the tree and you see once again that sea of green. And you can see the edge of the forest where you actually see that Delilah and Gregory have lit a fire. And there's a big plume of smoke going up.
We have smoke to follow. Does anybody have a compass?
I don't think so. Out of
I
care.
have a compass.
I did it.
For
one
fuck's
time.
sake.
Okay, good.
We have Lissy's hat. Is that good enough?
Hunhow would point out the direction of the fire. Lissy, which way is that? That way they've got a compass bearing.
Which way are we supposed to be headed?
Lissy never learned how to read compass.
Northeast. Cardinal directions are different on Mo. No, they're not.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
You pretty much see
We're
that
heading
if you...
east.
West.
God damn.
West side?
I hate you all.
Yeah, you find that you just need to head essentially pretty much southwest, and you should make your way there.
Cool.
Alright, let me get down. We've got a bearing. Let's get going.
Which way are we going?
Southwest.
Southwest. Which way? Never eat sanctimonious wraiths. Right? No.
Is that how it... I'm not sure.
I don't think we have time for this. Let's go.
You move forward, and as you're walking, you see that just ahead, you see the figure move through the path, and it's almost like he's spooling up magical thread, and he looks, and then he's gone again.
Nothing ever satisfies wolves.
Um,
That's not what I was taught.
And at that point, you
This is
hear
a
a
bad
massive
guy.
howl.
Oh, fuck!
Hunhow gives Lissy an accusing stare.
Yeah, just
Never
staring
give
backwards
Dan
at
ideas.
Lissy.
And Gil just puts Lissy down. Like, what did you do?
Never ever summon wolves.
What do you do?
Cry. That was too good. Are we following the ghost?
I mean, the ghost seems to be going in the same direction we are.
That's convenient.
I don't know if convenience is the right word.
It's
I like
not-
the idea of going somewhere where the wolves aren't.
That's a good idea.
It also seems like our allies might be in trouble.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
You take off running, and you go through, and you see light through the trees. And you break through, and you are back in the grove.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
And you see that similar outline of a figure in the center of the grove.
Hunhow would step
So, you know,
forward.
yeah, I'm just gonna try and, well, no, you do your thing, Hano.
And it would look at you.
Have you trapped us here?
Are you the ones that returned so much to the forest?
We are.
You're welcome.
The
Hunhow
forest-
looks over his shoulder and just kind of like desperately tries to shut Ferris up with a hand.
the forest is grateful. You have the smell of the forest on you. You are a worthy traveler.
I'm from the tree. My friends here. We simply wish to leave. Leave the forest in peace, so that it may grow again.
You have not returned all of the abomination to the forest. Remnants walk with you. You may all leave, but they must return to the forest.
Hanao kind of sucks in a deep breath. I'm afraid we can't do that. These are our friends.
That is unfortunate. Do you wish to challenge the forest to see if to find them worthy?
Hanao kind of, again, looks over his shoulder to see if anyone is openly objecting to this.
Does it mean we kill things? We're good at that.
Florentine pretty much just whispers, I don't want to return to the forest.
I don't either.
That would be bad.
Wait, you are the abominations? I thought they were talking about me. Oh my god, for once it's not me!
It's not always about you.
We will prove them worthy.
Although, for the record, I thought they were talking about you too.
See?
I know!
And pretty much a spiral of dead fallen leaves begin encircling the figure. Please, I do not wish to take you by surprise. Take your places, and you will be tested by the forest. And as they spiral, the leaves turn from brown, yellow, orange, back to green, and begin filling out the form of a larger figure.
Hanao goes ahead and readies his Makaweedle, but with oh god, I can control him.
Hanao immediately just retreats back to the group.
You get a little bit big for you, boyo.
It is still spinning, and it is letting you take your places.
Neil just readies her hammer. I'm just trying to get used to this. It really have to be abominations. Why can it never be easy?
All right. And when everybody's in place, the form will start to cement. And made of leaves and twigs and vines, you hear that howling once again, and you see the form of a great wolf.
Wow, that's 4 kneecaps.
They're made of leaves, and also you're not taking the Forest Guardian's kneecaps.
This isn't up for discussion. Still alive.
All right.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Ah, come the.
Oops, where the hell did my character sheet go?
Well, there goes my 20.
Can't wait for Jay to blow it up on the first round.
No, I don't have anything that does that much damage. Not even on a crit.
can always really hope.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's everybody. All right. Malkish, you are first up.
Typically I would gather power, which would be the cliche thing to do, but I think I'm going to basically run over, stab Hunhao in the butt with a needle, and then run away.
All right, Hunhao, you've been butt stabbed.
Did I enjoy it?
Well, you get +4 to attack, initiative, dexterity, and disengage.
Excellent.
Yeah, roll for enjoyment.
And a bit of
level.
And a +2 crit range, because enemies are vulnerable to your melee. The side effect is you only get half normal healing.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay.
So, scurry, stab, scurry.
Okay. Scurry, stab, scurry. The
So-
Guardian of the Forest.
Wait, I got a +4 to my initiative.
Yes.
That should put me at 20?
Yep. So yes. We'll just immediately adjust you. Yeah, no, you get to go first.
Alright, give me
Welcome.
just... Yeah, thank you, Jay. But give me one moment, I'm just checking to make sure my actions are the way I think they are. Always forget what kind of action rebuke is, because I don't use it very much. Okay, that's a quick action. In that case, I am going to activate Stance of Necessity, but it's not going to take effect this turn because I have my focus.
Okay.
That'll be a quick action. Go ahead and do the little muscle man to let it know. And then I'm going to walk up and give this thing a smack.
Give it a smack.
Hopefully it doesn't smack you back.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. It's
And that's
AC.
+4 too.
Yeah, its AC is 21. So you deal 55 damage. And as it's up next, it's going to smack back with a latch-on attack versus AC.
That will hit.
Yep,
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
give any protection.
25 ongoing damage. No, 25 damage.
I'm going to cast Diversion of Pain.
Okay.
I am going to retain my focus. Is this creature 11th level or lower?
This creature is a level 8 huge monster.
Okay. Then I'm going to... That attack is going to hit Florentine instead, and she gets a +2 to all defenses against it. Also, the
Alright.
creature is going to take 7 ongoing damage.
Alright, 7. So it instead rushes through you to engage with Florentine. Oh, Florentine looks
Who's
at us
really
like,
gonna appreciate that?
wait, what? And
After
so
all the shit she did to us.
Yeah.
So she takes 25 damage. And since that was successful, it makes a for the throat attack. And hits again. So pretty much it lunges in, grabs onto her, just thrashes her around, and tosses her against a tree. And she is now taking 18 ongoing bleeding damage. Save ends. And as its quick action, it's going to use Terror Howl. Targeting Gunhild, Hunhow, Ferris, and Lissy. So this is versus MD. Gunhild.
Matches. Boo. Ties is the
Ferris. Lissy.
Beats on how.
Is Lissy the last one?
Yes.
Then I beat it.
All right. So everybody else is taking -2 to hit the -2 save ends.
Did it hit me too? I'm sorry, I missed that.
No, it was
Okay.
just 4 targets.
Cool, just making sure.
-2 to hit the Guardian of the Forest. Save ends. All right, and that's its turn.
Would you consider that a mental effect?
Yes, that would be a mental effect.
Then I've got the feet and brain melting secrets that makes me immune to mental effects.
Hunhild. Jesus Christ.
Oh great, it's a new ship now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hunhow.
Not until after the campaign's over.
Uploading
are-
my fic to AOA.
The extended fiction on fanfiction.net.
The forest does not frighten you. Gunhild, it's your turn.
All right. This should be a fun situation to read. I'm curious what other things are going to happen during this fight, so I'm gonna avoid using anything crazy just yet. You know, I forgot to roll my hammer as always.
Well, it's the first turn, so
This would be the time to do it. Let's see.
yeah, you actually remembered to roll your hammer.
Just uncommon.
That probably sounded a lot meaner than it was supposed to.
No, it's kind of fair. I forget a lot of things. 5 and 3. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Oop.
That's a hit.
There we go.
Oh, hey, guess he's been muted this whole time and completely forgot about it.
No!
Oh, there we
Hey,
go.
Tyler?
My bad.
I
That's
hope
probably
that you
a lot of talk that you just missed.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
I hope you
Did
didn't
you
say
just
anything
think that
super
we were
funny.
ignoring you?
Well, I was about to say, like, hey, do you mind if I cut in real quick before you guys melee attack? And then I
Oh.
was like, oh,
Oh.
well, I guess.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's not your fault. I was muted.
Alright, let's hold on a second. It's 13, natural odd. Alright, that's I think that's everything I'm gonna do for the time being, because there's just the one enemy and it's a very big map. So that is my turn for now. Oh, you know, I forgot to roll the boots. Just kidding. Okay, now it's my turn. Now my turn is over.
All right. Down to 411 hit points.
That's a good start.
Ferris, it's your turn.
All right, so Ferris will do that thing that I wanted to do before I realized I was muted.
Roll to save against the effect. Gunhild.
Wait, just what? Oh, right.
The
yes.
-2, yeah.
That is not going to do it.
No, you are still afraid. Now it's
The human
Ferris.
condition.
With all that practice with fire runes, Ferris is going to snap his fingers, and everybody's weapons are now on fire, but in a good way. And for the rest of the battle, you guys will do an extra 1d6 fire damage, hit or miss.
I'll take it.
Now, if you drop your weapon, get disarmed, sheath it, whatever, then the spell effect is ended. But if you don't do that, it's still there. And then Ferris is going to try and Shadow Walk. And that's going to be a -2, so that's probably not going to hit. So, 15. MD.
Its MD is a 16!
God damn it.
But 15, yeah.
Yep. So, Ferris is too scared to Shadow Walk, but I guess not too scared to maybe try and run up and stab it with Bleeding Strike.
But it's spooky.
Actually, you know what? Let's do Evasive. Well, Evasive Strike instead, because I don't want to stay close to this thing. Shit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
So 7 damage plus 1d6. 1. Wonderful.
403.
That'll teach you not to use a big two-handed sword.
Yeah, that'll teach me.
Alyssa.
Hey. Right. Okay. So Lissy's gonna set up her ships in a flotilla formation,
Okay.
which gives her the +2 to attack, which I forget all the time. So we're in the same boat, Kellen. Same boat. And then we're gonna call up a couple of wraiths. Oh, a couple of ghost ships.
All right. You summon up Ghost Ship.
Now the question is, this 1d6 towards fire.
It
For all
only
weapons.
affects things that were available when I cast it.
Okay.
So sorry about that.
You are no fun, Ferris? Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're telling me I can't have flaming fucking ghost ships?
I mean, you could if you had it before I cast it. We can table this for now. We'll
we'll have to remember that for future
we'll handle this
engagements.
in version 2.0.
Okay, alright, and I'll have to roll better on my initiative. That's all it is. Right, okay, so, I'm guessing that all counts as my quick action. Dan? So I can't start a song?
No, you can't. Yeah.
Okay, because that would be
Once-
cheating.
Yeah, let's see. Summoning Ghost Ship is a...
I need 2 of those, by the way.
Oh, yes, that's true. Well, that is your standard action, so you do still have a quick action.
Oh, cool. Alright, so with my quick action, I'm going to start a song. And I'll start Sea Shanty.
All right. Ghost Ship turns.
Right, ghost ships are gonna attack. With their ghostly cannons. Engage
Alright.
and attack.
They go boo boo.
Ooh.
Ghost ship attacking now. Boo.
All right, that is...
And then, Dan, do those get the +2 for
They
being
get-
in the flotilla?
Oh, 1 second. Let me double check here. They don't get. They don't get the +2 for your weapon.
So that's my normal attack. That's the fire of the cannons.
1 minute. Yeah, flotilla. Yeah, you always get the +2 for. You always get that +2 for an attack. Flotilla means you get a +2 on spells. So, but they do get the +1 from your song.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
So one of them hits. And something happens. it's actually, as one of the ghost ship kind of runs through and lands its ghostly attack, the Guardian once again explodes into a thing of leaves, and you can see the pulsing green energy at its core. And those leaves spread throughout the forest, and then they form a ghost ship.
Yes! It's already dropping loot.
They
is it a friendly
spread.
ghost ship?
They spread, and in kind of their winding
shit.
wake, they leave. They form smaller wolf spirits.
Uh-oh.
And the Guardian reforms, this time into a great boar with trunk tusks. And it begins kind of pawing at the ground with its hoof to charge.
Time to Leroy Jenkins this.
Add these to the initiative order. 16.
Asking for a friend. These are mooks, correct?
These are mooks.
The friend yourself?
Yes.
It's okay to love yourself.
Sometimes it's the only one you got.
And it's at the right spot in the initiative tracker. Cool. Hey, but it's time for the Guardian of the Forest's second attack.
Oh boy.
And I need to remember what the second attack pattern is.
It kills us
Alright.
all.
Come on, guys. Speedrun strats.
Close.
Use the wall skip.
Alright, this time,
Out of bounds.
against all engaged enemies rather than using Terror Howl, it uses Terror Roar.
I don't want to be scared anymore.
MD, Gunhild, Ferris, Ghost Ship,
Hooray.
Ghost Ship.
Missed me.
Those ships don't get scared.
Apparently one does.
Yeah.
Or maybe both of them do. I don't know what their MD is.
Yeah, what's this on a Wraith? You'd think I would have put that in the notes where it would be easy to see.
Hold on. I can do that.
Oh, pull
Why
it up.
would Wraiths
Proper
be
Wraith?
scared of anything?
'Cause it's a big old boar.
Barrow
It's a
Wraith
bigger
or
Wraith.
greater? That's a white. You need a Wraith.
Yeah.
Gunhild is no longer afraid, except for that part where she was feared.
MD is 19.
Alright, so one scatters off and disengages.
Actually, are they greater Wraiths or regular Wraiths?
They would be
Just
regular Wraiths.
regular
Just...
Wraiths,
Oh, then
yeah.
17. Sorry.
Alright,
Oh,
they
so they both go.
scatter off.
Melkish, catch that one!
Just jumps into his arms and whimpers.
Alright, and it also adds +1 to its AC and PD. Alright, it... Well, this is a boar, so we all know what this means.
Gunhild will
Oh.
try to tame it and make it a new ally.
I like how I had the assumption of like a roulette wheel. It just happened to land on Malkesh.
It uses Charge Through to charge through and engage with Malkesh, attacking Florentine, the Ghost Ship, and Malkesh.
Now, I rarely get to ask this.
Yes.
Never mind. You roll, but this is something that I can use. Like I can actually do something about. Yes. If I have
Yes.
something. Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure it wasn't one of those unblockable attacks.
No. All right. Ghost Ship versus AC. Florentine. Malkesh.
I'm gonna go with evasive. Takes -2 reroll. Because that's appropriate for tiny little Malkesh. That still hits.
Alright, it's Florentine and
What was
But
the
no,
AC,
tips to scatter.
Jay?
Mine's 19.
For the ghost ship?
For the Wraith, AC is 19.
Okay, good. Thank you for protecting my little ship. With your very fragile body.
Okash tries to run, but then basically gets hit by a truck and goes, ah!
and since you are the last enemy hit, you are dazed.
Okay, what is dazed mean?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
Dazed is... As I look it up myself because I can't remember off the top of my head. Yay! Dazed, you take a -4 penalty to attacks.
Okay, just melee or ranged as well?
At everything.
Okay.
That's one thing about 13th Age that's hard to keep straight is the status effects.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, since you all complained last time, just tell me who wants good spells. And then she blasts it with Bolt Firestorm. PD. Wow, that was not a good hit. Tying, but she's in Lissy's range, so she hits. Healing.
It's Lizzie?
No, she
What?
Okay.
hits the Guardian.
She's benefiting from your spell, is what he
Yes.
said.
All right, good.
And
good.
to remind you, Florentine has Hyperdrive, Fleeting Energy, Arcane Overclock, and she can try to purge somebody of a status effect if you want.
Well, so I'm trying to remember. Arcane Overclock gave me max plus however many.
Yes. Max
You
plus
lit
2.
up like a
Max
Christmas
plus
tree.
2. But they all become reckless.
She's going to use Aggressive Purge on Malkesh. So you can immediately roll a save against the Daze effect. And you save.
Okay.
There is no downside to that if you don't. Alright.
I imagine he just gets up and has to put his head back on straight.
Yeah.
Literally.
Alright.
Oh wait, I never rolled a save against my scared.
Yeah, yes. Yes. Roll
And I
to
don't.
not be afraid. Okay. Alright. Escalation is at 1.
Okay, and I am engaged.
You are engaged.
I can't gather power without taking a... But is it worth it? Shit, I really need to try to disengage. Fuck.
No, I mean, it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And
But
worst
that
case
gives up
scenario,
my move action. right?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Attempting to disengage.
Right.
Nope.
No, sir.
Okay, then I'm going to take the potential penalty and gather power.
Alright. It swings at you with the charge through, only it doesn't do any charging, it just takes it.
That would hit. How much damage is that?
22.
I'm going to take 20 less damage from it because I haven't used this magical item in a long time.
You take 2 damage,
Thank you.
and you're all charged up.
Let me roll my gather power. 5 and a 2. So 10 damage to one enemy. I guess we know where that goes. And +1 to AC and PD.
Right. Alright, 10 damage to the boar.
And I'm still engaged.
Yeah. You are still engaged. Meaning it's Hunhao. Your turn.
Okay. First things first. Nope, don't get my overpowered passive.
It's a pretty good passive.
It's pretty fantastic.
If you feed it, doesn't it go down like a 1d4?
Yeah, and I did feed it, but I've already used that. It's a daily, you can do it.
Oh, I
once per
see.
day, you can drop it down to a 1d4.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I've still got my focus. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just engage with this thing and smack it again. I do get a +2 to that. Actually,
Don't you get a plus ridiculous?
You get a +4 as well, plus
Yeah.
a +2.
so +6. That's
Plus a +1.
25.
Plus a plus
27.
1d6 damage.
Yeah, that's sound hit.
And 5 fire damage, so 41 damage. And really that's going to be all for my turn, because I'm just going to hold on to my focus.
Bless you.
All right.
Insight.
Plus you.
All right. Guardian of the Forest. It's just gonna charge.
Do that.
Hitting Hunhao, Ghost Ship, and Gunhild.
Actually, he can't hit me. I hit him with a spell, Brain Melting Secrets. Can't hit me with an attack unless I'm the only valid target.
Oh, well.
I keep forgetting that I actually have that talent. I'm gonna remember it.
You're gonna remember it. All right, so you dodge.
This is
And
why I gave the potion to you, and that helps.
Ghost Ship against AC. Gunhild versus AC.
It's a tie.
That is. Where's my character sheet? Sorry. That misses.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. So 22 damage to the ship. Wolf Spirit time.
There's a friggin' bird right there.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
No, it's fine. I was just
Oh no, I was going to target Lissy.
A freaking bird! Excuse me?
All right. Okay. So this is versus
He has a tank bird. so-
Ferris,
Miss.
Lissy.
Yes!
All right.
You're welcome.
These guys have allies engaged, so they get a +1. So Gunhild.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right. You take 16 damage. Hunhao.
One of those hits.
16 damage.
And I'm gonna cast Moment of Karma in response to that hit.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And they take 7 ongoing damage since they're engaged.
And I think your crit range expanded, didn't you? Does that mean you crit?
That's true, that is a crit.
All right.
Yep, that is.
Throw that extra 1d6 on there, just for some extra flavor. Wait, no, it's not with your weapon.
Yeah,
never
it's
mind.
not with a weapon. That's a spell. I am going to lose my focus though, but that means I gain +4 to all defenses.
So now you're plus 8.
Yeah, you blast him. You almost blasted 3.
Awesome.
Gunhild, you got a big boy on you.
Boy. Alright. Let's see. Alright. For now, I'm gonna try to start with a regular attack on the wolf spirit. And fail miserably.
That's a 19, right? You get +2 from.
Yeah.
How much do we get from Missy? Is it +2?
Plus 2.
It's +2?
See, Chanty? Plus 2.
I think it's usually been +1. I don't know if it leveled up.
No, it really ought to. Oh no, sorry, it is +1. Sorry, it's the final verse that's +2.
Yeah.
I think she's still feared anyways, so...
Yeah, the fear is just against the Guardian of the Forest, so
Oh, okay.
it still misses. So.
Still struggling with those emotions.
Those
We'll have
emojis.
to take it.
You get another
Still
1d6
over
though.
the loss of BT. From Titanfall 2.
Yeah, you get the 1d6 hit or miss.
It's true.
That might be enough.
It is exactly enough.
Hooray! We did it, guys. Took out exactly 1 mook with miss damage.
The thing I'm gonna do is gonna feel really underwhelming now. Okay. Don't worry about it. Got other things I can do.
You need to alert me to these things ahead of time.
No, it's okay. I know blasted most of them away anyway.
Karma's a
Get rid of
bitch.
them all. Get rid of them.
Still natural even miss. Guess I could have done the escalation damage or whatever.
Well, that's just like
Alright.
1 damage, right?
For some reason, this shows up as no. It's it's an extra 1 damage because escalation dies at 1. I'm gonna add a 2d10 to the next missed attack versus AC, and then immediately
Alright.
forget that I can do that the next time I miss.
Alright.
Oh wait, we have fire weapons. Well, it doesn't matter anyways at this point. Actually, yeah, it does because it's the mook pool. What was the damage on the fire weapon on miss?
1d6.
1d6.
I thought that
or
was the 1d6 you were rolling.
I thought that was the wolf spirit. Was the wolf spirit engaged and I'm an idiot?
Yes, the
Oh.
wolf spirit was engaged.
Okay, never mind then.
Alright, Ferris.
Alright, spell Steel Pulse on this Wolf Spirit here.
Nice. PD is 20. Ooh, 20. So that hits.
So push him back, push him way back, and then try to Shadow Walk again. And that's just against the target with the highest MD. God damn it, another 17. Oh wait, that's I don't know who has the highest MD. If the Wolf Spirit has it, I'd be okay, but
The wolf spirit has higher MD at 18.
oh, so it ties, never mind. So again, I guess I'll just try and Bleeding Strike this Guardian of the Forest. God, my attacks are garbage.
Yep. 7.
Plus 1?
That 15 is not going to hit either.
No.
15 minus, 15
Yeah.
plus
You got
1
wrong.
minus 2.
But
Speaking
don't
of which,
you get flaming whatever as well?
I do. Yep. I'm so disappointed in the OF2. Okay, it's getting slightly better.
All right. Roll the
Ferris,
save.
seeing how useless his melee attempts are, is going to yell at 14. Hey, do that magic thing again. Don't
Which
save.
one? Which one? The fast or the big?
The big.
All right.
Bigger is always better.
Let's see. It's your turn.
The Octi motto.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to sustain. So no, I'm gonna do that at the end.
Yes.
So it's basically just attack.
All right. You were engaged with the wolf spirit, so you'll take an opportunity attack if you just move.
So, oh, was I engaged with the little one?
Yes.
Sorry, apologies. Then I will attack the one that's engaged with me.
There she blows.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You take out the mook pool.
Excellent.
Perfect.
And now I will roll to sustain some. Did I hit any of my cries?
Somebody could take a recovery if they need one. With a pull it together.
Anybody need Malkesh?
I'll take one.
It's all yours.
That helps.
Excellent. Right.
And
Okay. Song is sustained.
Song. Ah. Ghost ships.
Yes. Attack. Ooh. Bombing run. Let's give that a shot.
The escalation die is odd, so you can't do this.
Ah, god damn it.
I also think you do more damage with a regular attack anyway.
Sorry, guys. Right, I will just do a regular run then.
Alright. Hit and a miss. Alright. Guardian of Forest, Terror Howls. MD Gunhild.
Shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ferris.
Yeah, that's also gonna hit.
Ghost Ship.
It's just gonna count
Oh,
down.
shit.
Oh, that's okay. I thought there was a 2019, 18, 17 for a second.
Alright, so I crit with my ability that does no damage, scattering everybody.
I'll take that as a good thing.
I mean, I'm not
I
engaged
think one
anymore.
of those was one of those a miss on the ghost ship though?
Oh yes, one of those is a miss on the ghost ship. And it's gonna take an opportunity attack from the ghost ship.
Bishop, no.
From
From-
or on?
From.
Oh, go ship, yay.
Holy shit, ghost ship. You got mad.
That's the 16 plus too, though.
Wow.
Yep.
What does weakened mean?
Weakened means take a -4 penalty to attacks and defenses.
Sounds good to me.
All right. It swings around and charges through everybody.
Oh,
All right.
good thing I missed with all
It
my
didn't
rogue
like
attacks, so I don't get any
All right.
momentum.
Ferris,
Mhm.
Ghost Ship, Lissy, Malakesh.
Misses.
Missed the ghost ship, hit Lissy.
All right.
Ferris just gets trampled.
That's what it. That what it do.
That misses.
So does Lissy. But -4 to.
Attacks and defenses, so that's why I rolled a +9 rather than 13. 22 damage to Ferris and Lissy. And Florentine moves this
wait.
way and what?
So, before you go, Florentine, there's not enough people here. You don't need to do that magic thing again. The big one. You don't need to do the big one.
We lost him.
Hello.
Oh, that's an important person to not lose.
Yeah.
Oh. Rip.
Welcome to lawlessness in the wilderness.
Quick, everybody change your health to max.
We control you now.
2,000 points.
Turns out I get +20s.
Dan's tent out back fell over. He needs to go fix it.
His Discord
Oh.
server crashed.
Oh.
Jesus.